I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, y'all know who is in the break room this good Sunday morning, afternoon. I hope everybody is feeling good and doing great. And again, y'all, thank you so much for coming back to another episode of the break room, honey. Yes, it is definitely a super Sunday, modacious. I hope you guys are doing what I've been doing this weekend, getting ready for Thanksgiving. I'm sorry I'm a little late, y'all. I was trying to put in my order so I can get these vittles, honey. I got my menu all ready for Thanksgiving. If you guys do or do not know, if you have a Kroger's in your area or an affiliate of Kroger's, Kroger's is has coupons, digital coupons. If you go to your Kroger app, if you don't have one, get one. And if you pick up, like if you order food on their app and you either have it delivered or picked up, you get $20 off your order if it's your first time using Kroger pickup or delivery. $20 off your order. If you keep searching down, if you already had a Kroger's app and you keep searching down, there's also a $10 off $75 or more. Okay, so that's $30 money they're giving you to shop in their store. I don't know about y'all, but $30 is $30. It'll help somebody. Also, if you are looking to purchase a turkey at Kroger's, Kroger has, they got a butterball turkey for 99 cents a pound. You do have to spend $25 or more first in order to get the $25. American dollars too real, honey. That real money. You hear me? Miss Missy said, girl, I use my coupons on Friday. Missy said, y'all late. Missy said, baby, I've been on it since been on it. You hear me? So y'all know TMI be trying to give you a little of the TT or the Kiki. All right. And so hopefully you guys take advantage of that. Again, especially if you have a Kroger or Kroger affiliate in your area. If you're not sure if your store is a Kroger affiliate, just Google whatever grocery store you got in your area, is it a Kroger affiliate? Okay. Miss TLD said I did Kroger delivery on Friday, honey. Yes. So I'm trying to finish up the last of my little stuff and utilize my little savings. Okay. Bump the turkey. I need sweet potato pies. I know that's right. Well, Janae, Kroger. Y'all, if y'all don't know, y'all know Kroger is like my favorite grocery store. Kroger's has the sweet potatoes for 59 cents a pound. Now that, I don't know about y'all. Okay, that's still a little expensive. 4 times the fuel points with gift cards. That's true, Tyra. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. They got their sweet potatoes for 59 cents a pound. Okay. So that's a little savings considering how much they have, they have been running the price of sweet potatoes. So if you are a sweet potato pie gal and you want your sweet potatoes, Kroger's have them for 59 cents a pound. You said the Kroger sweet potato pie is so good, as well as their cornbread. Really, Taylor? I've never bought a sweet potato pie from Kroger. Child, I'd be a little nervous. Jules got them for 39 cents, Shanika. Oh, Lord, that's a good deal, Jules. Ooh, okay, sis, you in that Illinois area, okay? Because Jewel ain't everywhere. Jewel is in like Northwest Indiana, suburbs of Chicago. That's where Jewel is at. Ooh, 79 cents in California. Well, we wouldn't be having no sweet potato. Okay, girl. That's fishy. Hold up, I can go to Harris Teeter. Let me download this app. Yeah, Harris Teeter. I believe that is a Kroger affiliate. Yeah, Harris Teeter. I racked up on sweet potatoes because I made my pies homemade. Yes, I do too, sis. I do as well. Walmart got sweet potatoes, 20 cents for each. Now, here's the thing with Walmart. No disrespect to the Walmart gals. When it comes to Walmart and their vegetables and their produce, and walk, I'm not saying that if Walmart is where you need to go, that's where you need to go, sis. No disrespect. I'm just not a big fan of Walmart and their produce. I'm just not a big fan. I just don't like the way it be looking. Okay, I just don't. You still getting it? Yeah, I make mine homemade. I make my sweet potato pie homemade. But Taylor, if you say it's good, if y'all want to try it, maybe y'all got too much cooking going on and you just can't squeeze in the desserts, go ahead and try it. Taylor said it's good. If you are in Texas, HEB has turkeys for 77 cents a pound. Hold on. And a sweet potatoes for 25 cents a pound. Damn, 25 cents a pound. Oh, that's a good price too. That's a good price. Okay, look at everybody helping everybody out. That's what I'm talking about. I love Mariano's Produce. Is it Mariano's Produce? They are a Kroger affiliate. Okay. Here go Ebony. I want some salmon. Anybody fixing salmon? Check out the Asian markets too, y'all. Okay, thank you, our new forever, the Asian markets. Now, what will we be getting at the Asian markets, our new forever? Are you saying that there's some kind of discounts there to give the people a little sneak peek on what they need to go to the Asian market for? Sunrise says, yeah, I got everything else I needed from Walmart, but my produce, I do not buy produce from Walmart either. Yeah, I don't like their produce. If you have an Ibotta account, you get $13.65 back for the turkey and other food. Thank you, Kay. Okay, now, Kay, that might be going over some of our sis' head because, a lot of these gals, they don't want to really deal with the Ibotta and the coupons and the digital coupons because, they rich. Y'all rich around there. Baby, I don't care how much in this account. I'm going to use every little coupon and deal I can think of. The best fresh veggies are at the Asian market. Yeah, you know what? Mommy does it. But hey, Courtney, how are you, sis? You all right? Because we got one in Indianapolis. I did a video on it a long time ago. I showed y'all, baby. I love that damn place. With the Ibotta, you have to refer friends for a free turkey. Oh, with Ibotta, so okay, there's some extra work you got to do, huh, Shanika? Okay, well, I mean, if you guys want to look into it, okay? If it's worth your time and you again saving a little coin, baby, I use Ibotta and Fetch. Okay, look at my girls out here. I love the Asian markets and butcher shops. Yeah, I do too, sis. Walk says at Costco, if you get a 5-pound of sweet potatoes for $4, that's not bad. If you have a Costco membership, that's not bad. You just moved into your new house, Courtney. Congratulations, sis. Congratulations. How are you and the boys? Everybody all right? Y'all doing okay? Courtney, I hope you have a beautiful Thanksgiving, sis. Y'all put some heart emojis in the chat for Courtney. If you guys do or do not know, Courtney just lost her husband recently. It's been about a month now. Courtney about a month, maybe a little over a month now. So y'all please put heart emojis in the chat for Courtney. It's her first Thanksgiving without her best friend. They were married for years and years. How was it? How long was it, Courtney? Was it like 20 years? I'm sorry, sis, but I don't remember exactly. But this is her first holiday, her and the boys without her husband, their dad. So y'all make sure y'all put heart emojis in the chat for Courtney, okay? Courtney goes way back in the break room, y'all. She's been around forever. Her husband was actually on one of our live panels a few years ago when we was having a discussion about one of the moms. So congratulations to you, Courtney. And y'all check out her Instagram because she does a lot of home decor. It was 20 years. I thought it was 20 years. She does a lot of home decor on her channel. Her Instagram feed is really good. So y'all make sure y'all check her out. Hey, Steve. All right, y'all, let's get into it, honey. Let's get into the conversations. Just wanted to have that quick conversation. You remember Trees? Yeah, he was so funny. We enjoyed having a male perspective on the live that day. We enjoyed that. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. So, did you guys hear? Did y'all hear about Candy and Todd announcing their divorce after, was it about 11 years of marriage? I was like, whoa. Huh. And, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was just like, oh, okay. I wasn't really shocked. I wasn't really shocked. I don't know about y'all. I remember when Candy and Todd got together. Was it the Africa trip? When the Real Housewives of Atlanta went to Africa and she was one of the producers. Was it Africa they were in? I can't remember what country. I think it was Africa. No disrespect to them. I'm not being trying to be disrespectful, but I always felt like Todd and Candy were a very odd couple. It's a scheme that Todd set up. Aunt Bertha was right. I just never really felt like, I don't know. It's just, they always seem like a very odd couple to me. Okay, it was Africa, Ebony. Okay. And y'all know they have 2 children. To combine, they have, is it 4? Because Todd has a daughter. I think she's in her 20s. She might be in her late 20s, maybe about 29 or 28, somewhere around there. Candy has a daughter, Riley. Riley probably is about 21, between 21 and 23 years old. And then they have Ace and Blaze. Blaze is their daughter. Ace is their son. And I always wondered, I mean, other than having a baby for your husband, but I always wondered why Candy did, because Candy, y'all know Candy has her hands in every pot. She's a very, very busy woman. And Todd was more like he was the house dad, Candy was out earning that money while Todd was at the house raising the children. Okay. You thought that too, LaToya? Again, I always felt like I never really seen chemistry or I've never really seen that with them. But it was their daughter Blaze's birthday on the 22nd. She had like a Snow White theme party. Todd and Candy were there to help celebrate her birthday. But after 11 years, they have announced that they are getting a divorce. Okay. And so y'all know Candy has separated from the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. I don't know if this story would get her back on the show. I believe Candy quit. She wasn't fired. I believe she quit. And so apparently they're going, I would be really curious to know who is going to keep the children. Like where are the children primarily going to live? Y'all think the children primarily going to live with Candy or Todd? Because y'all know Candy's so damn busy. The rumor is the prenup had a 10-year stipulation. Oh, really? Because as we know, Candy had more money than Todd. Yeah, we all know that. Yeah, I see that. I seen Portia The story about Portia at the airport with the white lady, the Karen, the lady. Yes, I seen that. I wanted to talk about that in an episode of the Break Room. Maybe we could talk about that tomorrow. I haven't either, Miss TLD. I haven't watched The Real Housewives in Atlanta in years. Todd is not getting out that marriage with anything. I mean, let's be honest. He deserves to have something. I mean, he primarily held the fort down while Candy was gone working. Being on tour with Escape and her, all the different things that Candy has going on. He was the one there with the children, right? So yeah, he should get something. I mean, Candy knew marrying this man, she had more money than he did. I'm not saying Todd was broke, but Candy definitely had more money than him. But he probably will get a little. I mean, I just really feel like Candy knew what she was doing when she married that man. Y'all remember Candy's mother, Mama Joyce, how she was so against Candy marrying Todd? Like she hated Todd. And I always felt like why does that lady hate that man so much? Like, sis, what did he do to you? And I don't know if it was because Candy felt, or Mama Joyce felt like any man wouldn't want Candy for the right reasons. They would want Candy for her money. I don't know. I mean, Mama Joyce, that was so many years ago. I don't even remember the whole conversation, but it was a big thing on Real Housewives of Atlanta, how she showed out when they were getting married. But obviously, even with her mother disliking him, they still got married. Do y'all remember when Mama Joyce got mad when Candy didn't want her to move into the house with them? How she got pissed because Candy didn't want her mama living with her and her husband. Y'all remember that? Remember he didn't sign the prenup until the day of the wedding. Yeah, I remember that, Allie. It's been some years back, but I do remember that vaguely. I remember it vaguely. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get into a different conversation. I just wanted to bring that conversation to y'all in case y'all did or did not know. Todd does keep them kids. Even he said that on one of the Candy, his name. Okay. Makes sense. Why? I mean, makes sense, especially if she the one to pay for it. Dee Dee said he should only benefit from what they built together. Other than that, no, he was doing what any other supportive spouse and father would do. True. They did anything that they built while they in that 11 years. He definitely should get part of that or portion of that. He definitely should. Any money Candy had or anything she had prior to their marriage, prenup or not, I feel like that's mine. I earned it. I worked for it. Anything we built together since we've been married, I feel like it's fair game. I mean, that to me, that's the right way to do it. You said my mic is choppy? Okay. Sorry about that. What about now? Is it chopping now? Let me know. Let me know if my mic is chopping now, y'all. Before I bring the next conversation on. All right. Is it still chopping or is it good? Yes, it's good, or yes, it's still choppy. The sound is going in and out. I don't know why. Okay, let me do this, y'all. Let me go out and come back in. Maybe that'll. All right, let me know what we're hearing now. Is it still choppy? Let me know, you guys, because I'm going to bring this next conversation in. I don't want to keep you guys all day. Still choppy. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I don't know what's going on. Still choppy. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, y'all. Let me try to see if I can do something real quick. All right. It could be my mic. I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. It's good now. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. So Jasmine, you guys, we're gonna talk about Jasmine right now. So Jasmine put up a couple videos. Well, she put up a video and a live stream. So we're gonna pay attention to the video first. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I do apologize for that. So apparently Jasmine says she lost her part-time job. Okay. Now y'all know for a few weeks now, maybe a couple months now, we've all been questioning if sis really had a job, because we were like, when do you go to work? You in all your videos and live stream, you never mention anything about your work. Well, apparently Jasmine said she had a part-time seasonal job. Okay. Thank you, Spiteful. So apparently, oh, thank you, Nearly. Y'all make sure y'all drop it in the chat what Nearly is asking the break room. Okay, make sure y'all drop it in the chat. Thank you, Walt. What Erica said, I'm so sick of her. You sick of Jasmine? Nikki said, girl, in my Martin voice, you ain't got no job, Tommy. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be honest with you. Do I think Jasmine was working? I really don't know. I don't know. Do she need to work? I mean, unless she hit the lottery or went to the casino and hit a sizable jackpot. Yeah. I definitely, as many times we have saw Jasmine or seen Jasmine come on the internet and tell us how she struggles with her finances. Again, hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying, if you are continuously telling people how you struggle with your finances, wouldn't that mean get a job? Wouldn't that mean get a job? I'm sorry. Part-time, full-time, whatever. But obviously, if you're struggling financially and the way you make money is not handling your bills, then you would either do better with what you're doing to make money or add on to, in addition to what you're already doing to make money, which is social media for Jasmine. Okay. So we're going to get into Jasmine's most recent video where she talks a little bit about wanting to find a job so she can have something to do to get out the house. Okay. Jasmine thinks working is just, something so she can stay busy. She doesn't believe, I'm sorry. She doesn't believe that working helps you financially. I don't think she understands that concept. Jasmine equates working to just keep her busy so she won't be bored. So apparently I'm just going to assume if you don't need to work, because if you're working just so you won't be bored, then I'm just going to assume that means you don't actually need to work. So if you don't need to work, then why in September did you come to the internet asking the people to help you with your extra security deposit of the sum of $1,000, because the security deposit from the house you moved out of, they didn't give you all the money back that you thought you were going to get. A person who's working just to pass time by don't need money from people, right? Because obviously, again, this is just an assumption, you have money, right? So you don't need money from other people. So let's get into this video, y'all. So wait a minute, hold on. I thought the government, when the government opened back up, they gave the folks their food stamps. Now, is it that they only gave people half, or did I know initially they gave people half the stamps? Did they go back and give everybody the rest of the stamps, or did they leave it at half? Y'all let me know in the chat, because I didn't keep up with it. Because again, I don't get food stamps, so I didn't keep up with it. Because if that's the case, again, we're at an angle in her freezer, but I don't know about y'all. I got one of these freezers with the double doors, freezer, refrigerator, and even on my side door, baby, there's stuff in there. Where is your food, ma'am? So she ended up getting all of them. Okay. They did get the full benefit. Okay. Oh, but that's right. She split hers with Philip. Okay.
Okay, go potty. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I just dropped Legend off. He was so slow eating his breakfast this morning, but whew, child, I'm about to attempt to head to the gym. I don't feel good. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, my stomach is like really bothering the crap out of me, but I'm still gonna attempt to make something happen. Rocking natural hair today, baby, because I just did not feel like. Why does it look like I got makeup on? I just didn't feel like putting a wig on. Like, I just wanted to let my head breathe. Like, that's really what I'm on. Is just like, child, all natural. I just want to breathe. Cause baby, head just be hot. I don't know. Sometimes I can handle a wig, but sometimes I just really can't. Like, sometimes it just be too much. You know what I'm saying? It be too much, and I'd be like, this ain't for me too long. I'd rather have braids. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it. I thought about getting braids again, but I need to buy some more hair, so that will be the whole thing with that. But yeah, good morning and welcome to another vlog. I might DoorDash because they have a peak hour today, so I might take y'all along with me. All right, guys, so I made it to the gym. I did want to tell y'all kind of like they were asking me as far as the whole job. So I did do a seasonal part-time job. It's good. It was good. I did apply for another one, but I kind of want to apply for other jobs as far as a full-time job. But I'm not gonna lie, like having that.
Let's go back.
Okay, so I might take y'all along with me. All right, you guys asking me as far as the whole job. So I did do a seasonal part-time job. It's good. It was good. I did apply for another one, but I kind of want to apply for other jobs as far as a full-time job. But
let's go back.
I did apply for another one, but I kind of want to apply for other jobs as far as a full-time job.
Now let's just take a moment. let's just take a moment, okay? I just want to take a moment on that statement, that face. Sis, do you or do you not need to work full time? How many in the chat wish they did not have to work full time? How many of y'all in the chat? How many of y'all in the chat wish you did not have to get up and go to work every day or every day that you're scheduled? It's quite a few of y'all. But guess what? I think at our big grown ages by now, I think most of us don't put on a sad face when we got to go to work. I think now, after all these years, most of us are used to getting up, going to work. It's her at almost 35 years old, cringing with 5 kids, not one, not 0, 5 little people that she is responsible for. It's her cringing at the fact that she may have to go work a full-time job. Right, Trees. Like Trees says, I've been on my job for 29 years. Trees says, I've been working the same job for almost 30 years, y'all. Not because I work this job just so I won't be bored. Trees says, I work this job so I can maintain my living.
But I'm not gonna lie, like having that part-time job, it just made me feel like I had something else I could do, other than social media. But I don't know. I kind of want to get a job that way. I'm kind of really getting out of the house more, and kind of moving around. But honestly, I just got to figure out how to do that, and I got to see how I can do that. And I have to get my kids at 3:30, so I have to figure out how to find the job that's going to work with that. Or
what does she mean? She got to figure out how to find a job so she can pick her kids up at 3:30. It's called work a job from 6 to 2. Or it's called put them in after school care if they have it available. Or it's called get a job for when your kids are not in school. Like it's 2025, almost 2026. We remember Jasmine years ago, about 7 years ago, telling us that she had nobody to watch her children. And for the longest, we were like, Jasmine, put your kids in daycare. Like, what do you mean? Like, I can't afford daycare. The state of Texas won't give me daycare because some excuse she made. But now all of Jasmine's kids are in school, even down to the youngest child who just turned 4. Why does she feel like, who asked that question? Tree says, Jasmine, why can't your kids get on the bus? Well, the same way that they can't eat the food at the school, she has to make them lunches, but yet she complains that she don't have enough food, but yet she takes whatever food that she has and stretches it out to make sure they take snacks and lunches, although the school gives them free lunch. It's like, ma'am, do you live in the same world that us adult women live in? What world do you live in? It's called figure it out. It's called you've had enough time to figure it out. It's called when school came into session, before school came in session this summer, whatever school that you knew your kids were going to, it's called look into alternative care for when you're not available to watch them. Meaning if you can't pick them up after school, you do after school care or something. That's what that's called. Even if you had to, I don't know what the price of after school or before school care is now. Back in the day when I had to utilize that, it was money, extra money I had to put out of my pocket, but it was okay because I didn't have to stress about picking up somebody, dropping somebody off, or better yet, what they got on the school bus and caught the bus home. So I don't understand what she means that she has to figure it out. You haven't already figured this out? You knew this year this school year, the school year 2025 to 2026, you were going to have all your kids in school all day. You knew this. Like, you knew this all of 2025. If you really wanted to get a job, why hadn't you already been planning this and looking into your options? Well, exactly, Sosa. Essentially, Jasmine doesn't want to work. And okay, girl, if you don't want to work, I mean, that's your business. Let's be honest, y'all. If Jasmine never wants to go to work, it's really no big deal to us. But then that's why you don't come to the internet and ask the internet to help you out when you clearly get on this internet and act as if you don't want to work a full-time job.
You know, I gotta move some stuff around. Y'all know me. But one thing that I'm going to keep doing is I'm going to keep grinding no matter what. Whether it's on social media, whether it's a regular job. Right now, I'm gonna grind on social media until I figure some things out. So you guys are gonna see me a lot more now. Part-time seasonal job is over. Anyways, and it's not, I don't see that as a bad thing. I see that as a stepping stone. Like, I completed something else and I'm proud of myself. It's not, it is what it is, but we're here now and life goes on, y'all. Y'all just gotta.
What type of seasonal job was it? Because seasonal typically means like summer or winter. So you said, so you're saying it's a seasonal part-time job. The seasonal job is over. So what season were you working? Because this summer you were door dashing your ass off. So what seasonal job are you talking about? What do you mean it was a seasonal job? Like Amazon, they hire for seasonal. When you say seasonal, they're talking about the holidays. So essentially, once the holidays are over, that's their seasonal peak time. So what seasonal job? What season are you talking about? It don't even make sense what she's saying. Seasonal is for the holidays, but no, seasonal is also for people like maybe farmers and stuff like that. It could be, that term seasonal could be used for them too. So Jasmine, was you picking cotton? Were you out there at the chef? Were you picking beans? What do they grow in Texas? I mean, what was you doing? Was you out there picking cotton, beans? Were you working on the catfish farm? What seasonal? What seasonal job? What season are you talking about, ma'am? Was the season? It was seasonal. Like you were in the season to work, and now you're not in the season to work. So your seasonal has ended. Is that what she means? Do she know what the herding cattle? Yeah. But don't you herd cattle all year long? Would that be seasonal? LaToya says she must mean temporary, sis. Oh, are you saying she got a job through the temp service? Well, that wouldn't be called seasonal. That would just be called temporary, right? Do she not know what the word means? Seasonal means? Maybe she don't, y'all.
Keep grinding and just pray about whatever situation you're in, and just don't let shit just like disturb your peace. Okay, we're really focusing on that. But like I said, y'all gonna see me a lot more until other stuff gets into play. I did leave the house a little bit late today because it was taking forever to eat his breakfast. Don't know why he was taking forever, but he was. And yeah, I'm going to try to post a video every day for the month of November because this is the Christmas time. I want to make sure I have that in place. As for door dashing, I'm not going to stop door dashing because for what? It's still extra money. We got our food stamps, so part of it, but it's still extra money that I put to the side for Christmas and stuff like that. So I'm going to continue doing that. So y'all are going to see me doing that. Yeah. So right now it is, y'all, it's.
Why did we think that you stopped? So are you saying you once you moved into this 5-bedroom mansion, you say you have over there, you decided to stop door dashing because door dashing was just so you can get the money to move? I guess you could say DoorDash is seasonal. Could you say DoorDash is seasonal? Because she just picks the season in her life that she wants to do DoorDash. Is that the seasonal job she's talking about? She's talking about DoorDash? I'm not understanding. So she said that she gonna DoorDash so she can get Christmas stuff. Well, why did you stop DoorDashing? I would just think from September on up until now, you would be DoorDashing to have the money. Like, so you're gonna start shopping for Christmas a month before? I mean, Christmas is 30 days away, sis. I mean, I would think, but this is the same person that does back to school shopping 2 weeks before school starts. So I don't know.
I'm late now. It's 9 o'clock. I am trying to drink my energy drink, and then I'm going to the gym. I'm not gonna lie, my stomach is hurting so bad right now. Times like this is when you gotta push yourself. Okay, whenever you don't want to work out because it's that time of the month, or because you just don't feel like getting up, you gotta push yourself. And here I am. Push, girl, push. Don't stop. Okay, I'm gonna push myself to work out because I still have a goal. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Some days I be like, girl, I don't fucking. This is what keeps my sanity. It's like, you know, as you get older, you want to like veer towards other things like alcohol, and you just want to chill. But alcohol makes you tired. It makes you feel good for the moment. But when you wake up the next day, bitch, it hits you like, I don't want to do nothing.
Wait, what? Jasmine, did you just tell us that you got an alcohol problem and that you got to wean off the alcohol because it's slowing you down? Well, honey, when do you have time to drink obsessively with the seasonal part-time, the door dashing and the cheering? What? So are you admitting that you going to the NA classes now? The Alcohol Anonymous? What is she talking about, y'all? Well, Jasmine, is that why you ain't uploading videos because you too busy slipping on that still water? Jasmine, are you going off that still water, ma'am? What is going on, Jasmine? Come sit on the couch, girl. You going off that still water? Oh, Lord, Jasmine. Let me tell you something, ma'am. The last thing you need is another damn issue. You don't need wait a minute. Is you not taking the depression pills anymore? Because I thought when you take depression pills, you're not supposed to mix that with alcohol. Girl, what is going on over there at the Duke's household? You having stomach issues? Well, that's probably because of them shots. Long term, them shots can cause gastronal situations or issues. Something always wrong with this lady.
But when you're in the moment, when you're drinking, like your mind is going, it's like everything's so clear. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then it fucks you up the next day. So
wait,
yeah.
What? She said when you go on off the alcohol, you be feeling like you can, conquer the world. Jasmine said, but when you come down off that high, you be like, damn, what just happened? Baby, Jasmine has just sat here and illustrated to us. Jasmine has just illustrated to us how she be going off that still water.
We got to stay consistent with that. But I just wanted to share with y'all. Look, I'm 100 with y'all with certain things. I keep some stuff private for a reason, but I also, for example, my love life. I learned how to work with that. Okay. here we are. You know what I'm saying? And honestly,
as far as what? Your problem with alcohol? Jasmine, are you sitting here admitting to us that you got an alcohol problem? Now, Jasmine, hold on, girl. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Now, Jasmine, who told you to go get an alcohol problem? You did not come and ask us anything about Jasmine. Who told you? Now, oh God, is it the Taylor Port that got you? Not her sitting up. She must have got drunk last night, and sis dealing with a hangover. Y'all know how when y'all remember them back in the day, and maybe some of y'all still dealing with that now. When you used to drink and you get them, and the next day that hangover, and you be like, Lord, please, Father, please, if you take this sickness away from me, I promise you I won't do this. And that, y'all think that's what Jasmine dealing with? She lost in the sauce, honey. Yeah, baby, she lost in that damn sipperty. Jasmine said, sipping on that scissor. Sip, sipping on that scissor. Jasmine said she gone off that scissor. Oh my God, this girl is a mess. You hear me?
You can run up a bag on social media as long as you stay consistent. Like, that's the main thing, is consistency. And we tend to just like slack on we'll record sometimes, but we get too comfortable. Let's say that we get too comfortable, record, and I'm like, I don't want to edit. Honestly, edit. Nighttime, even.
Jasmine, baby, don't give us no tips, okay? My thing is this: social media before the seasonal part-time job, social media, from our understanding, again, from our understanding, based off the things you have told your audience, which is us, social media was your own income. That's all. So how do you get lazy and not do the only way that you have to produce money? Because I don't care what you say. You can DoorDash from the sun up to sundown. You are not going to make the money on DoorDash that you could make on videos. You're just not, Jasmine. Now, here's the problem with Jasmine. Over these past several months, Jasmine's channel has taken a severe setback. Her audience is not audiencing with her right now. So her being lazy with her social media has basically scared her people away. They have went to the girlies who don't mind putting up the videos. Her audience have went to the girlies that take their social media seriously, right? Her audience have went to the girlies that are entertaining them by what they got going on in their lives. Jasmine wanted to pull a Chrissy and call herself not telling people what's going on when she basically built her channel and telling everybody everything that's going on for years. And although now she wants to be more consistent with social media, sis, unless you just put out a banger ass video and are able to capture a brand new audience or the old audience, like, sis, it don't matter. Like, you can't do social media like that. You can't just pick it up and put it. Well, let me take that back. You can. You definitely can do social media like that, but when you do that, you F up your algorithm, Jasmine. You have severely tanked your algorithm. And again, this was apparently her sole source of how she makes money. Remember all the videos where Jasmine would get on this internet and cry to us about how are you going to take food out of her children's mouths? Y'all remember how she used to come tell us that when she talk about her videos and her sponsorships? But now she's saying she got to take social media more seriously. Jasmine, you need to get your life, your mental together. I don't know who you over there sitting up drinking with all night long, but more than likely, whoever the person or persons are that you're sitting up drinking with all night long, they don't mind getting up, going to work in the morning. They're not going to sit on the internet and complain and mope and groan. But you obviously can't do with it. It's that peer pressure thing. Jasmine, I would have thought by now that you wouldn't still be succumbing to peer pressure. Like, at this point, don't you know your body? When you remember when you back in the day when you used to sit up there and drink with Chris and he had you going off that Taylor Port, you couldn't handle it then. So what makes you think you can handle it now? Not Jasmine thinks she a whole G with the drinking thing, but the next morning she on the internet telling the internet she's sorry and she ain't gonna drink like that no more.
You don't want to edit, but you can schedule your video out, and that way you can move freely throughout the day. That makes sense? Like, you ain't gotta go sit down at the desk and edit. And most of the time, I be having to sit my ass down and edit during the day, and it takes away from the vlog that y'all are like, the next vlog. You know what I'm saying? Desktop, only because it kind of forces you to go sit at the desk, but also it's good to have a laptop because you can move around. But baby, me, I will take my desktop and I'll move around. I'll put it in the kitchen and I'll be editing there. That's me. Yes, it is. But I do think eventually I might get another laptop just so I can move around freely too. Like, go somewhere else and edit. If I want to incorporate.
Here's the thing though with the drinking. Like, Jasmine is grown. If she want to drink herself up under the table, long as somebody there to pick her ass up, I mean, that's really her business. However, the fact that she's trying to lose weight and she's taking the injections, everybody knows alcohol has an enormous amount of sugar in it. So doing that, it's like hustling backwards at this point. Unless they got diet alcohol, and I'm not sure if they got, because I'm not an alcohol drinker. I don't consume alcohol like that. I drink, I'm a social drinker. And when I say social, I mean one drink and I'm good. Like, I don't like the taste of alcohol. I've never really acquired the taste of alcohol. But apparently Jasmine has acquired the taste for it. And she acquired it to the point where she on here this morning, or the morning of this video, basically telling us she's trying to get her life right. Okay. You said they got the skinny cocktail? Yeah, I don't think she's doing that. I think I heard of that skinny cocktail, but I don't think she's doing that. Jasmine got that still water and that Taylor Port, and probably some gin and some Hennessy. Nah, she probably ain't drinking Hennessy. Hennessy little spin shit.
The vlog, like if I want to go to like a coffee shop, you know what I'm saying, and edit, I might do that, but not just edit, but like answer emails and stuff. And then plus they have like a desk area here at the YMCA. Somebody also asked me, do I still go to the YMCA? Yes, I do. And they do give child care. They you can apply for financial aid. Some people are asking, like, how are you planning for the YMCA? Baby, I pay $40. And that includes the child care when I do want to bring my kids. So if you want to put your kids and you into the YMCA program, highly recommend it. And then not only is it $40, but everything. So,
Jasmine, haven't you explained to us a million times how you afford to go to the YMCA? Who keeps asking you the same redundant ass questions? And it's the fact that you keep answering them. Girl, you've already told us how you are able to pay for your monthly membership at the Y. Like, nobody, who is asking her these? Girl, nobody's asking you these questions. At this point, as long as this girl's been going to the Y, she has primarily the same audience. Who the F keep asking her this? Let's be honest, y'all. A random person that comes across Jasmine's video and watches her video is not jumping down in the comments asking her. And when I say random, I mean a person that's never seen her content. A random person is not jumping down in the comments saying, how can you afford to go to the Y? Because more than likely her videos are not showing that she can afford to go to the Y. So a random person is, and so because a random person is not asking you that, her consistent audience is not asking her that either, because they've already heard her explanation a million times before.
Are 50% off in the YMCA. That's another thing to think about. But yeah, I'm about to go work out. I don't even know if I'm gonna go live. I'm cramping so freaking bad right now. And I didn't take anything this morning, which was a bad mistake, because I should have took some Tylenol, something. You know what I'm saying? I should have took something. but that's okay. We can still push through. It's cold as fuck today. I brought some extra clothes too, just because I might take a shower here. It just depends on how I feel. Take a shower if I want to go DoorDash and stuff like that.
Wait, hold on. When you go to the YMCA and you work out and you sweat profusely, you leave the gym and go DoorDash. You don't, especially knowing that you're not going to go straight home. Here's the thing: you don't have to take a shower at the Y. If you go to the Y and you work out and you sweat, do a good sweat. All right, let's be honest. If you don't produce a good sweat, you didn't do a good workout. And soon as you leave the gym, you're going straight home. Technically, you don't have to use their shower facilities, right? Because you're going home. I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather shower at home than get up in the damn Y. That's just me. And if I did shower in the Y, I got on some type of flip-flop stuff because I wish I would put my foot on the nasty-ass floor. So my thing is this. You're basically saying that you leave the Y in the same sweaty ass clothes that you worked out in, drainage from your ussy and all that, all them things going on, and then hop in your car and go deliver food to people? Is that what you're saying you do? It's you contemplate. Oh my God. All right.
I do that. Knock out a couple of orders and stuff and such. I said and stuff, but yeah, this is kind of. I think I'm just talking. I'm rambling around and shit. Like, ciao. We're gonna work out. Oh, and I'm thinking about meal prepping for myself because I don't want to really spend money on food a lot. And I meal prep because like.
What do you mean you don't want to spend money on food? Didn't the folks just give you all your damn food stamps? Jasmine, at this point, somebody in the chat just said it's rumored that you get about $1,500 a month. I don't know how much you get, y'all. However, whatever you get, why are you spending money on food? Here's my thing with Jasmine. Jasmine needs structure. Jasmine doesn't work well without structure. It's almost like she needs, I don't know, somebody to guide her through life. Because the things that Jasmine are saying in this car while she's contemplating if she wants to get up and go in the Y and work out, these are things that have already been put in place. Like meal prepping. Jasmine, you should already know what you need to do and what you don't need to do because you have the same routine daily. So I don't understand why you don't know how to coordinate your life and you've been living this adult life, I don't know, since you've been an adult. You've been an adult for quite some time. You're in your mid-30s. Like, I don't understand why now Benita said she need a mentor. See, that's what it's called, mentor. She needs something. It's her watching other people on social media and not picking up on how other people are doing things and thinking, maybe I can incorporate that in my life. I just really feel like as long as we have been watching Jasmine and all the things we have suggested to this young lady throughout the years, it's like she literally only listens to the nonsense. Now, she'll pick up on somebody dragging her in the comments. She'll hone in on that. But if somebody gives her some enlightful information, some tips, she pays no attention to that. Like, there's a real thing where people feed off of negativity. I personally feel like Jasmine is a very toxic individual. She loves toxicity. She thrives in toxic. And when things are going normal in her life, she gets bored. Jasmine likes it when she has a lot of confunction going on in her life. Like, she likes it when there's drama because she functions better that way. When her life is calm, cool, and collected, she feels like something is off. You can just tell that by watching her for so many years in her different conversations. When there's nothing going on, drama filled, she's bored. When there's drama going on, she has a whole bunch to talk about. I don't know about y'all, but I love my peace. And if I can't be peaceful with you, then I'm going to be peaceful without you. It's just that simple. My thing is, if you guys are dealing in situations in your life right now currently that's not bringing you peace, you got to ask yourself, why am I doing this? Is it out of habit? Are you dealing with this non-peaceful situation because you think you can't do better? Like, I'm just trying to figure out, why do y'all want to deal with toxicity and non-peace in your life at our big ages? Why is that? I'm asking y'all a question, not just Jasmine, because she can't answer it. I'm asking y'all a question. But Jasmine loves the drama. She loves it. She thrives off of it. And when there's no drama, Jasmine doesn't know what to do with herself. I do too, Shanika. When I don't have peace, I shuts down. I can't take it. Like, my mind doesn't function when there's a whole lot of chaos and confusion going on. Like, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. So I don't understand why people like, and I'm just going to throw somebody's name, like E-Kane. I get that she's made money off the toxicity in her life, but I don't understand how she's done it for so many years. I love my peace too, that cover girl. I love my peace. I love just sitting in the living room, sitting on the couch, sipping on my coffee, just looking out the window. Baby, that's the best feeling in the whole wide world. And knowing we all got stuff going on in our lives, be it finances or your job or whatever. But at the end of the day, I enjoy being able to sit in peace and just try to figure it out. I couldn't live in a house where folks is cussing and fighting and throwing ish and banging up against the walls and holes all in the walls, refrigerators, and throwing wax around your house and niggas running in and out and different niggas running. There's no way. I just couldn't function like that. I mean, call me something boring. I just, when I see people living like that, I just be thinking to myself, how do you do that?
They're good, trust me. But they're like $3 for TV dinner. But I'm thinking about, I might meal prep and then just have that to the side. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to worry about cooking and doing stuff like that. So I might meal prep for me, figure some stuff out. It's so easy when it's just one shot, but you also gotta be mindful. Like, you still gotta get them. You can buy the small cans of like green beans and corn, or you can get the big can. I can meal prep for him, but because when I go to the gym, it literally helps me like break my life down. Like, I can think, I can figure out what I'm gonna cook for dinner, what I'm gonna do for the rest of the week. What, you know what I'm saying? It kind of clears my mind and I feel good. Okay. So we're gonna go to the gym and work out. Are you working out today? If you're not, get your ass up and let's go together, girl. Let's go together. Okay? Because I'm a girl's girl and I want everybody to hit they go. Point blank, period. Let's go.
Jasmine said she's a girl. All right, so she's doing her gym thing. Y'all know typically I just do the talking points in the videos. I don't do all the watching her work out, and I don't do all that.
All right, y'all. So I just finished working out. I also went into the steam room because the sauna was too full. Steam room. It's time for me to redo my lashes anyway, but one of my lashes was coming off and I was like, oh my God, I felt it like on my face. But
yeah, we don't see her go over her mama house like that anymore. I don't know if it's because she doesn't live in close proximity to her mother. I believe she's moved a little ways from her mother. I don't know. That's what I heard on the streets. I'm not really sure, you guys. But we don't, like, she used to to go to her mama house. When she lived in the apartment before Chris, if y'all really think about it, ever since her and Chris got together, she kind of migrated away from her mom. Prior to her and Chris getting together, she was literally, y'all remember back in the day, her mama used to go to the grocery store with her. That's because her mama was buying stamps and they would shop together, but buying stamps from her. But y'all remember that, how her and her mom used to go to the grocery store? So I don't know what's going on with her mom, in a sense. I really don't know. But Jasmine just, I don't know. I don't know what's up with this girl. But her not hanging, I don't know what that's about. I don't know if she just not filming when she's over to her mom's house. I remember her mom had a YouTube channel. I never subscribed to her channel, but I haven't been over there and I haven't seen her mother's channel in years. So I don't know if her mom still uploads on it or not. She used to do like little cooking videos.
It was a much needed workout. Felt really good doing it. I'm about to actually run to the grocery store real quick. You know, I do feel like the day is just not long enough because there's so much stuff I want to do in a day and I just don't have the time. But I'm about to try to. But I'm going to run to the grocery store, get what I need, and then probably head home. I don't want to prep it now. I have clothes I have to fold. That's another thing. Like, I look weird because I have no lash in between here. So crazy. Now these lashes, they're really cute off of TikTok shop, but it's time for me to redo them. If y'all want to see which lashes they are, I will have it on my TikTok shop. So just go to my TikTok and I'll see it. If you're not familiar, I always have a link for y'all down below in the description. A lot of y'all seem like y'all like the gym workout lives. I might do that more. You know, people like chats and talking to you and all that stuff. So I might. Let me go ahead and head to HEB real quick and go pick up what I need. And then I'm gonna head to the house. All right, so I'm about to just meal prep. I just want the sausage. I really wasn't feeling chicken. So I'm gonna use the sausage and then some broccoli. I'm not gonna do a full like are done for 2 days. Hey you guys, so it's the next day. I'm actually about to go and try and take a couple of orders. Hopefully I can get a couple of them in. It let me in the queue. At first it was full, but now it's open. So that's what your girl is up to right now.
That's Jasmine's biggest problem to what you just said, Yvonne. Jasmine, social media, like Jasmine just said, it can make you lazy. And Jasmine has picked up and put social media down. Her consistency is all over the place when it comes to social media. And that's why I feel like Jasmine needs something that gives her more structure. Her part-time seasonal job, she probably didn't take that serious either, if she even had one. Jasmine is the type of person, she needs structure. She needs a designated time where she goes has to be somewhere, a designated time where she has to be off. Jasmine doesn't work well in a non-structured environment, right? She doesn't work well doing that. And you would think after all these years, Jasmine would have this thing. Watching Jasmine, every time she uploads a video, it's like watching her live life for the very first time. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense to me at this point. And I mean, you know, whatever, it's her life. She can live it the way she needs to live it. But my thing is, if you're not doing the things to make your life a little more simplistic, why do you come to the internet and complain about the things that you have total control over? That's what I never understood about this lady. She has total control over everything she got going on in her life, you know? And so I don't understand why she doesn't take more advantage to the things she has control over. Did y'all see that car seat? Hold on.
That's what your girl is up to right now.
Look at all that stuff in their seat. See, Jasmine, again, I understand the food that you're delivering to somebody is sitting in a bag, right? So it's not like the crud on your not a couch, your car cushion. It's not to say that the crud on your car cushion going on inside of this brown bag. But Jasmine, if you're going to be a person that's going to deliver food to people, you should have a clean car, sis. You definitely should have a clean car. Can you guys just imagine how many people that order DoorDash from DoorDash and people like Jasmine and others out there that's DoorDashing and have a nasty car? It's just like, say for instance, you get into an Uber or a Lyft. Say for instance, you get into an Uber or a Lyft and your Uber or Lyft driver car is filthy. Again, you're paying for that service. You're actually paying an accelerated amount for that service, right? So the person who's paying for DoorDash is paying an accelerated amount for the convenience to have their food brought to them. The last thing you need to do is showcase in your videos that your car is nasty. Like, if anything, Jasmine, you should clean, like, Lysol down your front seat. If that's where you're going to be sitting your food, Lysol down your front seat. Although the person who's delivering the food, the person who's receiving the delivery does not know how the inside of your car looks. Even if you're a DoorDash driver, a Uber driver, a Lyft driver, you should wash your car, because again, this is how you make money. It's like going to work with stinky, dirty clothes on. If you're not going to go to work with stinky, dirty clothes on, again, her vehicle is her job. That's your job right now. When you clock into DoorDash, you're officially at work. So if you're not going to go to work with dirty, stinky clothes on, then why is your work car nasty and dirty? And you're delivering food to people. I disagree with that.
All right, you guys. So I'm about to go ahead and give myself the whole shot. I think about 22, 21, 22. I am a little bit bloated. Time to mind. Fuck. All right, so I did.
God, I'm about to just throw the whole damn channel away at this point. I don't know what is going on here. Jazzy, why are we watching you do this? And then you're not even doing it right. Ma'am, what is going on?
So annoying. I thought I poked myself and I really didn't. So I wasted a little bit, but it's totally fine. Whatever. Who cares? Gave myself the shot. And also, I'm going to take my phentermine for the day. Okay, I need some water. Okay, so did that. Now I'm about to. I'm gonna do it later because I don't.
Now, me personally, y'all, I'm not gonna shame her for the way her stomach looks. I mean, she has a mom bod. Maybe some of you guys were lucky enough not to have stretch marks. I wasn't that lucky. Mines are not really, really bad, but you can tell I birthed some kids. You can tell I was pregnant, you know what I mean? But I used to put cocoa butter and stuff on my belly when I was pregnant and after to try to minimize a lot of those stretch marks. So I'm not gonna make fun of her. I just don't understand why we had to look at it. You know, I really feel like the only person that really need to be looking at your belly is your ninja, sis. Like, and if he like it, then okay, girl, that's all that counts.
I want Legend to see, but I got his I got his birthday present. So yeah, I'll show you guys it later. Look this up.
All right. So I guess she's still door dashing or whatever she's doing. So wait. Wait a minute, Jasmine. Now, so you're not in the people grass anymore. So now you take the camera and set it up in the driveway. So you pull up in these people's driveway. Okay. And girl, you didn't put it, you pull up in the people's driveway. Okay. And then you get out the car, set up the camera, and then go back to the car, get the food and put it in front of their door. Is that what she doing? Okay, so now you're not crawling around in their grass anymore. You just on their driveway. Baby, if I was the person and was looking at my Ring camera, I'd have been like, girl, if you don't get your ass off my damn driveway, ma'am. Jasmine's a mess, honey.
Early. It's my baby's birthday. I just woke up because I was going to set this stuff out. I only got him something small. Look, I haven't got paid yet. So, and my kids aren't here. So I'm just getting something small for today, but a table for them. Just something small. Like I said, my kids aren't here, and I don't get paid when I go eat job. So we might just do something next week, but I'm gonna go ahead and set it out on the table for them.
So apparently, because it was Legend's birthday this day, we remember because she went live and she was filming as she go live. She got Legend some little stuff because it's the actual day of his birthday.
Close your eyes and make a wish. Think about it and blow out your candles. Oh my goodness. Can we get dressed first? Can I put your clothes on so you can take a picture with it? Yes, you're going to take a picture. You like your cake?
4.
You're 4?
No, she never has money
goodness.
for the kid's birthday, LaToya, and that's probably why we saw in the last clip we saw her DoorDash, and she probably had to go DoorDash to get whatever she got for the boy. And my thing is this, girl, you knew the boy's birthday was coming up. Why weren't you already prepared? But this is the same woman that says that's cringing. Y'all remember in the beginning of the video, she was making that cringe face about going to get a full-time job. I mean, ma'am, every time these kids' birthdays roll around, you don't never have the money for it. Like at this point, why are we complaining about going to work? Like, it's weird. Like, it appears you need to go.
Man, you're looking about it, telling you happy birthday. Happy birthday. Say thank you. Wait.
Yeah, so in the video, in one of the videos, what she ended up doing is she FaceTimed the kids while he was blowing out the candle for his birthday cake. And apparently this wasn't the week that she was supposed to have the kids. At this point, who cares if it wasn't the week? Why didn't you just go get your kids so they can celebrate their little brother's birthday with them? I don't understand why we couldn't just go get the kids, okay? So we're going to get into another live stream that she did today, this morning. We're not going to watch a lot of it. I just want y'all to see something in the live stream. Something is going on with Jasmine. Again, like I said, Jasmine only functions when there's compunction going on in her life. But before we get into Jasmine, wine glass. Wait a minute. So Wineglass posted on her community post a couple of days ago. She said they're jealous because your life keeps getting better without them. I don't know who they and the them are. I don't know what Wineglass is talking about. I mean, at this point, maybe she doesn't know. Who is jealous because her life is getting better without them? So are you saying without social media, your life is getting better with your job? Wineglass, is that what she mean, y'all? Because I don't understand what she's talking about. What is she talking about? Who? Because I'm just want to assume, because if this was a subliminal message for somebody in your personal life, I would probably put it on my Facebook, right? I wouldn't. So who is she referring to getting jealous because her life keeps getting better without them? Who is the them? I want to know who the they and the them are. Jealous of what? Because you can go to Ross and buy things. Girl, we've been doing that. I'm just trying to figure out what Wineglass is over here doing that she feels like people are jealous and envious of her. You said that's a targeted hit. I just want to know who is the they and them. Because on the few videos we saw, the one we saw the other day, you guys remember we reacted to her talking about that plane that crashed in Lexington, Kentucky, or is it Louisville, Kentucky? The UPS plane, and she thought her black shoes was on the plane that blew up. And then she talked about taking her anxiety medication so she could communicate with her coworkers better and she won't sound dumb. Y'all remember that video? She went to Ross and bought, simple stuff at Ross. So I call her, I was going to say Jasmine, because I really feel like Wineglass and Jasmine are like the same people at times. Their brains are linked. I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? What is the context of this conversation? It's like, girl, nobody's jealous of you. Thank God that you have a job and you're able to take care of your family, because apparently your baby daddy's not going to try. And move on, ma'am. Move on. All right. So for the next conversation, y'all, Jasmine went live today, and literally this is pretty much, I think the live was like about 45 minutes. And she said she hadn't been sleep in 24 hours. She said she had been up literally all day, all night. And we don't know. We don't know why, because Jasmine likes to talk in subliminals. But I don't know. Something is just telling me somebody made her feel sad. Okay. And so someone in her comments left this comment. They said, why are you doing a live sitting in silence? You are keeping yourself stagnant like this. If you want to continue content creation, either get creative and interesting, or get a regular job. All of your kids are in school now. Mothering is hard, but keeping yourself in depression like this is not the way. And I'm like, I know that's right, girl. So now we're going to get into this live stream that she did. We're going to try to see what the hell is going on, if we can help sis out in any way. Let me get into that live stream real quick. Okay, she must have put it on her members. And I'm not a part of her membership. Give me a moment, y'all. I did watch a little bit of it. I didn't watch much of it. And she was basically she was basically talking. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't even remember what she said. She was sad about something, and she was trying to text Philip or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all because I'm not a part of her members, so she might have put it on her members, and I'm not a part of that, so I can't get the gist of the video. Like I said, that was this morning when I saw it. You said on another chat, someone said she did another live but took it down and stated that her man cheated on her. She found something in his bag. I don't know if that's true, but someone commented they saw it. Oh, okay. Latrice, she was definitely sad about something. She said she hadn't slept in 24 hours. She was talking about texting Philip, which I'm just going to assume the man is trying to reach Hannah. She said she was trying to text Hannah, but she ended up texting Philip. And she wasn't really saying much. Like I said, in the majority of the live, because I kind of skimmed through it, the majority of the live was the ceiling fan. That was the majority of the live. Like, this was literally the live. She had the camera up to the ceiling, and she was just kind of just staring at the camera. Well, not even staring, because she didn't have it in her face. She kind of had like the side profile like this, and she was mumbling. She was doing a lot of mumbling. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I was listening, but I was moving around in the kitchen, so I couldn't really hear what was going on. And so I just said, you know what, I'm going to go live in a little bit. I'll just look at it when we go live. But apparently she's either put it on private and it's not up for consumption now. But it's probably one of those. Y'all remember the video where Jasmine was laying down on the floor because her and Chris were beefing? It's probably one of those videos. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't think it has anything to do with Chris. I know Legend birthday was just the other day. And I know a lot of people think it may have something to do with Chris. I just don't think that's the man she's talking about. I really don't think so. I was in her live last night. She was saying she was going to pull up on her man. She had a device where his location was. I was trying to talk her down. Oh, is that? So when you say man, it's a whole new man? She found a note written on a dinner. She found a note written on a dinner napkin. Again, supposedly. Some people say it was staged, but she clearly was upset. But that's my thing. Why do you come to the internet? Like, what is the internet supposed to do? But what we're doing now, talking about it. Who writes on notes? Yeah, who's writing a note on a dinner napkin? Who's doing that? A dinner napkin? Most people got paper towels. What dinner napkin is she talking about? I don't know if it was staged. Like I said, the part that I saw was the beginning part of it. She was just like talking real. She was mumbling, and you know how she does. She was mumbling and stuff, and I'm like, what is going on with her? And I couldn't look at the chat because, like, again, I was walking around in the kitchen. I kind of was just like peek off the replay. When I caught it, they said she was live like 2 hours before I clicked on the video. She said the dinner napkin was from a hotel. So if the dinner napkin was from a hotel, is he saying somebody wrote their phone, a woman wrote their phone number down on a napkin? Because let's be honest, y'all, it's 2025. Who's writing down phone numbers anymore? You put it in your contacts on your phone. Most men don't have ink pens. Who keeps a dinner napkin with a heart on it? Yeah, who's writing phone numbers down in 2020? Who's writing a note? Like, and nowadays in the clubs and in sports bars and stuff like that, men are not sending you a note on a napkin. Men are bold and brazen enough to just walk up to you or send a drink over to you. They're just gonna send a drink over there to you. And once you get the drink and you look around and you make eye contact, then the ninja gonna sashay up. Who is sending notes in 2025? But that's the thing. But didn't Jasmine tell us she's not telling us her business? So if you're not telling us your business, then what was that live stream about? Because isn't that your business? Remember, she just, in the video we just watched, she said that she's keeping her private life off the internet. The Eric does. So let me go see. Give me a moment. Okay, so the Eric's has some clips. So let me get into. Hold on, y'all. Let me get into Erica's clip. So, okay, so let me get into this real quick. Wait a minute, hold on. I can't hear anything. Oh, hold on. I can't hear anything. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, let me get into it.
It fell on my leg. And I was over here. I was over here going through my shit. I was like I had some stuff still in. Y'all know me. When I move and shit, some shit be still in bags. So I was like, I'm about to be sexy. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. I'm about to do all. Motherfucker, I moved something and it fell on my leg. Oh, and it's so childish. Like, let me go read this shit again. This shit got me feeling some type of way. It's a fucking note on a napkin. How cute. Oh, I should have made it my thumbnail. But I took that lingerie the fuck off. I ain't gonna throw the food away. I'll eat it. It's on a napkin. Oh, and I know that they're gonna see this live, right? And they're gonna feel some type of way, they're gonna be mad. But I don't, like, right now, I don't give a fuck about anything because the games is just. Like, what lie could you come up with and tell me that it was your homeboys, it was your cousin, your friend. Like, I'm thinking of all the lying possibilities. I just found it, and I kept it, and I picked it up. Can't lie, because the other one was on a piece of paper. There's two fell out. You can't lie. You can't lie.
This is given. I was something like pregnant. Y'all remember the I was something like pregnant video? That's what this is giving. What is she talking about? This don't even sound believable. Like, my thing is this: how do you go from not talking about said person to now you're doing live stream talking about you didn't caught him doing something? Who is the him? Not even saying that we have to visually see who you're talking about, but what are you talking about? You said last week in her live, she said, I'm sort of single. So she's been trying to run some kind of storyline for some time now. Yeah, I mean, we all know that we're going into December Vlogmas, and I think Jasmine is using this as some type of storyline for her December content. But like I told you guys earlier, Jasmine she's already ran her audience off for the most part. Like, a lot of what Jazzy says doesn't even make sense. It's not even believable. Like, this doesn't even make sense. If it was a napkin, so where did you find the napkin at? Was it in his pocket, his back pocket? Where did you find the napkin? Because if he had a napkin, he probably would put it in the glove compartment of his car, or in he wouldn't put it in his pocket.
Hold on. Just pathetic. This whole shit is pathetic. You know, when you sing, it's gonna hit me. I can already feel it. Later on, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry real hard. I feel like I've been crying for certain, not because of that, but just because I just felt a shift in things. But I feel like later on I'll probably cry because I'm a sensitive person. But right now, it's like I'm ready to pull up. It fell.
Hold on one moment, y'all. Like I said, that don't make sense. It just look. Erica has quite a few over here. I'm gonna let y'all, go over there and finish it up. We're gonna look at this one right here. She has quite a few over there clips that she took from the live stream.
This baby. I wish I had a drink right now. The way I feel, like I need a drink. That would really get me started. So,
right.
Y'all just don't know.
Exactly, Walt.
Y'all just do not fucking know, my nigga. Like, it's real deep. It's a deep ass situation. Like, y'all be like, what?
I'm telling you what. I'm gonna tell y'all what she doing. Some of y'all saying she over there at TikTok. I'm not saying that she's not on TikTok watching. She said the note said wifey, so he has a wife. I'm gonna tell y'all, her adversary over there, she's copying off of her. Y'all know how Olivia get on here every day, all day, telling us some type of story. Jasmine trying to, just like when she went on back in September and asked people for the money because she watched Olivia clean up the bag, bring up the bag, or clear the bag, or however you phrase it. It just feels like she's doing the same thing as Olivia was doing.
What? Is that deep? Like, it's so deep that y'all really just don't fucking know. It's crazy. Like I said, fooled me once, you won't fool me again, because I will figure shit out. We all been cheated on before. Child.
Yes, Jasmine. You should say you're right, sis. It has happened because Philip clearly cheated on you. I mean, hell, he had babies while y'all were together. Chris, I don't know for certain because I don't have proof like we have with Philip. Philip produced children, so that's the proof we have. I don't know what it's been rumored Chris was tiptoeing into tulips, but we don't have proof of that. Or at least I don't. I don't know if y'all do, but I don't. So it's her not even, saying, yeah, you're right, sis. So that's the thing. If you've been cheated on with this guy, based off what you guys are saying, the note said something about a wifey. My thing is this: I'm just gonna say, is Jasmine having sex with a guy? Yeah, probably, more than likely, right? Is this man her man? I don't think so. That's just me. I don't think so. Jasmine got what she called a friend.
Man, it's crazy. It just don't make no sense though. Like, that's why I said, like, it don't make no sense. Trust me, the shit makes no sense. Especially like how everything is going. Like, it makes zero sense. Like, why would you cut him or let him play you? Man, it's so deep. I want to say so much right now. Like, I'm so fucking angry.
At the time that Erica filmed this clip, she literally had 64 people in the live stream. And 17 likes. It's like, Jasmine, cut it out. It's a wrap. I mean, at least your adversary over there, at least she can get, I don't know, couple of hundred of people, maybe 1,000 people. Well, not 1,000, depends on what she got going on. But she can get several hundred people in her live stream. Since it says 64 people. It's like, Jasmine, cut it out, sis. It's not going to work for you. You try and try and try, sis. It's not going to work.
I don't even wait for evidence. If I feel something, I just ghost and block. I'm just trying to decide on how bad of a scene do I want to make.
I mean, why would you make a scene? If this is the truth, the damage is already done. What are we making a scene for? I like, is this your man? Because when did he become your man? Because if this your man, was he not your man in September? When you needed $1,000 for the second security deposit? When did he become your man? Did he become your man the day after you got the money from the internet? Because no, really serious. If this your man, when did he become your man? Because you making yourself look stupid. Because what man you got that you over here crashing out for or pretending that you're crashing out, and just 2 months ago, you needed the internet to give you $1,000. I mean, at this point, he should be everybody's man. Because if he can't help you, then he can't help. I mean, I don't understand what the conversation is about. When did he become your man?
I know a lot. I know a lot. Should I wait? Should I go tonight and just pull up wherever he is? Or should I wait and pull up to his job when I don't have the kids?
What you pulling up to his job for? You never pulled up to Chris's job. When Chris left you with 5 kids, did you pull up to his job and ask for an explanation? Why is you pulling up to this man's job? Because he got notes in his pockets. Pull up to that man's job. You're going to be hauled off. You're going to be down there at the clank again. Go on, pull up to his job.
Oh, man, my vape is charging and it needs to hurry the fuck up. Because, baby, I wish I had a drink right now. The way I feel like I need a drink. That would really get me started. So, y'all just don't know. Y'all just do not fucking know, my nigga. Like,
I mean, it sounds like you don't know your nigga either. Talking about we don't know him. Of course we don't know him. But it sounds like you don't either.
it is real deep. It's a deep ass situation. Like, y'all be like, what? What? It's that deep? Like, it's so deep that y'all really just don't fucking know. It's crazy. Like I said,
you should have been pulling up to Chris' job when he didn't help come celebrate that boy on his birthday. That's whose job you need to be pulling up on. You should have pulled up on Philip's job when he was producing those children while he living in your house and sleeping in over here. Child, he just over there minding his damn business. Miss Simmons says it's giving situationship. You think she was in a situationship? Yeah, it could be. It could be. I'm just trying to figure out why you pulling up to this man's job, because he, doing what he was doing when he met you. Okay, if you want to pull up anything, you should have pulled up to Chris' job. That's the job you should have been pulling up. Oh, Jasmine, sis, it's not gonna work, baby. It's not working. The people ain't going, sis. You had 60 people in the chat. Ow, my God. Girl, you got 6,000, what? What you got, 60-something thousand followers. 60 people? Girl, that's not gonna work. It sound like a lie. It definitely do sound like a lie, okay? It's just something like it get deep. Y'all really don't know my ninja. It get deep. Well, how deep is he married? Well, how deep is this? You need to be worrying about the wife. Not us. Girl, tell the story to the wife. Sound like you're going to have to do some explaining to her anyway. Girl, pull up to that man's job. You really going to be down at the client this time. Okay? And aren't you still on some type of, like, you can't get in trouble for a certain length of time since your case been over? Girl, you better stay your ass at that. How talking about you gonna pull up to the job when you got somebody to watch the kids? So if the 4 oldest weren't there, would you pull up to the job with just a legend in the back seat in this car seat? Girl, it's you pulling up to a man's job that probably more than likely is not your man. You just sleeping with him. Girl, a mess. You hear me? That's what it sound like she doing. That's what it sounds like she doing. Po Jasmine over there. Hold on. Let me see if there's another clip. Oh, wait. There's another one, y'all. Hold on. Let's get into this one. Hold on.
man, it's so deep. I want to say so much right now. Like, I'm so fucking angry. I don't even wait for evidence. If I feel something, I just ghost and block. I'm just trying to decide on how bad of a scene do I want to make. Because I know a lot. I know a lot. Should I wait? Should I go tonight and just pull up wherever he is? Or should I wait and pull up to his job when I don't have the kids? Because if I go tonight, it's going to be a whole scene. I got the kids. I'm going to wake everybody up. We're going to take a drive.
Wait. So now, when you pulling up on the ninja, you taking the kids with you. But when you pulled up on Chris, remember Olivia came out and told us you went looking for Chris in the middle of the night and you left the kids at the house. Now you taking the cheering with you. Not you gonna wake the kids up out their sleep so you can go pull up at a ninja's job. And then what? What's gonna happen then?
I dropped them off my mama's house before. I'm like, look, I got some serious business I got to handle. It's 911 type shit. I'm really just
talking about you gonna drop them off at your mama's house. Girl, no, you not. Your mama won't even babysit, let alone drop them off so you can go do a drive-by.
Over all this shit, bro. Honestly. Oh, shit, what the fuck? Hey. I know, that's what I'm saying. Or should I just wait? Should I just sit and wait? See, I gotta drop the kids off early in the morning. Should I just wait? I already done acted a fool. I done sent thousands of text messages talking shit. Like, I already said I would try. I got a tracker on your car. I'm gonna pull up. All right, let it loose.
You got a tracker on this man's car? So it sounds like you learned from Chris. So the things that you didn't do implement to keep Chris around, you learned from them lessons, and now you're implementing them on said new man. Not you put a tracker on the man's car. Well, how much is a tracker? Did you pay for that? Because how are you buying trackers? But you said that you couldn't feed your kids when the government shut the country down and wasn't giving the people their food stamps. I'm trying to figure out how are we paying for trackers, but you said you didn't have money to feed your children. Oh, Lord.
All right, let it loose. My smoke detector, it's not.
Putting a track on somebody's car is illegal? Well, since I wouldn't know, because I ain't had to put no track on nobody's car.
Oh, what should I do?
Because I'm going to just put it to you like this. If you somewhere where I can't find you, I'll just see you when you come back around. And then we'll talk about it if I feel like talking about it. If I got to put a tracker on your car, then I don't need you. If I got to put a tracker on your car, baby, I ain't never done that. If I got to put a tracker on your car, I don't need you. Kay says she need to track her ass on down to a job. That's what she need to do. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got all this time for all these fooligans and shenanigans and fool-la-la. But you work a job so you can get out the house. Because, you don't want to be stuck in the house bored. So you go get a part-time seasonal job. Baby, Jasmine is a mess. You hear me? She is a mess. So I guess this is the new storyline. So we'll see how this is going to play out over there. Okay? All right, y'all. That's my time, honey. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. Enjoy your Sunday. And Tim, I will see y'all in the next video, honey. Remember, so much love. Bye. Y'all have a good day.